Want to talk about a story from long ago? It could be one that you might know. When Jesus said two rules about above the rest: love your Lord God with all you have, and love your neighbor as yourself. If you ain't living that message, let me tell you something, friends. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus if you ever want to have a chance to see the light. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Well, some ain't right in your life. It's clear you're living and you're breathing every minute in fear. Y'all people need to get you some Jesus to set you right. Now, it ain't just coming from me. Matthew, Luke, and Mark agree how we're supposed to act while we're living down here on earth. Jesus said, love everybody you meet, feed the hungry, care for the weak. If you ain't doing that, well, listen with all your worth. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus here to help you open up your mind. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. If you want to get inside them heavenly gates, you gotta love your brother, gotta lose your hate. You know you gotta get yourself some Jesus while you got time. You first say God don't make no junk, then you want to talk bad about immigrants whose shoes you fortunately never wore. Jesus said he don't want you acting that way, and you have to answer for a judgment day when you are standing in the presence of the Lord. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus in the morning, in the afternoon, and night. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Why you hate somebody that's different than you when you don't know the struggle that they've been through? Y'all people need to get you some Jesus into your life. If you want to know what Jesus said, pick up a Bible, read the words in red. Let them calm and soothe your troubled soul. Once you are wrapped in Jesus' love, you'll learn we ain't all different that much. We're all just souls and bodies in a world we can't control. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus here to help you navigate your life. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. If you want to get to heaven, well, you gotta do better. Gotta learn to love all your sisters and your brethren. Well, you know you gotta get a little Jesus to set you right. We go through life in different ways. Nobody ever ought to feel ashamed of the way the good Lord made them from the start. Jesus don't care if you're a woman or a man. If you're gay or straight, you got a place in his plan. Let his love live deep inside of your heart. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus here to help you open up your mind. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. If you want to get the glory, here's what you gotta do. You gotta learn to love people who are different than you. You gotta get yourself some Jesus into your life. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus in the morning, in the afternoon, and night. Y'all people need Jesus. Y'all people need Jesus. If you want to get inside them heavenly gates, you gotta love your brother, gotta lose your hate. You know you gotta get yourself some Jesus while you got time. I said you gotta get you some Jesus while you got time.